Hello, everyone. You're listening to MAV FM, made by students for the world. This is Student Music Hour. I'm Mason, and I'm here with my co-host.
Hi, I'm Judah. You're listening to Student Music Hour. Today, we have a very special guest. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Josh Soto. I'm a student at MNSU.
What do you do?
I'm in the music industry.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mason and Judah.
All right. We also have somebody else in the room that's just kind of randomly here because he was helping us set up this episode.
Hey, what's up? Ben's back.
Yeah.
I came in to help for a bit, so I'm gonna stick around for a little bit.
He's just tuning in a bit.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. All right. So, recently, this is going to air next week. Recently, we had a concert called Can Jam that you were a very big part of. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah,
the
so
listeners.
I was in 3 of the bands that played. I was in Sylvia May and the Mayhem and Riverbend and Loose Ends. It was a great time. Judah, you did good.
Thank you.
Your solos were great. Mason, you sang amazing
Thank
and
you.
played bass amazing.
As did you.
One of the one of the songs the bass wasn't on, right?
When you were playing?
No, when you were playing.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Teenage Dirtbag when somebody
Was
had
that
to run
When Shelby was playing.
Yeah, somebody had to run up on stage
Yeah.
and get it started.
Yeah,
It's-
Caden's like, I don't think the bass is on.
I should have made sure it was helped her with that. Oh well. It
Yeah,
It
worked
was
out.
okay.
For our listeners who don't know what Can Jam is, it's a yearly event where people bring a bunch of cans and then they enter a raffle through that. Then those cans get provided to the MNSU food pantry, student food pantry, and then students get to eat all that food. So thank you if you showed up and brought cans. Or if not, next year we'll be having the same thing again. So if you want to show up, support a good cause, then yeah, you should probably, if you want to, you can reach out to those people. And even if you're not going to show up to the concert, you can reach out and bring some resources. It's a great student resource. So
Yeah.
anyway,
And it's a good time. We had
Mhm.
all the students and other people, like professors, just play music.
It was a
Mhm.
lot of fun.
Everyone just jams out.
High School Liars was there too, if you caught
Mhm.
that episode.
And Willman.
And
Willman, he was
Wilman.
there.
Oh,
Will
yeah.
Newman.
Yeah,
Great.
did great.
vocals.
Everyone did great.
Oh yeah, it was
Mhm.
fun. How did-
So yeah, you enter a raffle, and then throughout the night, the raffle gets announced, and then during that, bands play. And so Josh was the MVP of the night because he played in like half the bands, more than half the bands.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's like 75% of the show.
How did sound check go for you, Josh?
Yeah, so about that. So before the show, I had another performance during the time we were supposed to do sound check at 5, because we were supposed to get there at 5, but I had a show at 5. And when I was leaving to get to that show, my car wouldn't start because it was snowing and cold out. So I had to get that jumped, went over to the show. The show went on too late. The car wouldn't start again on the way to Can Jam, so I had to have another student drive me to the show. I missed all of sound check and went on like 20 minutes after I got there. But it still went great.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
No, it worked out.
Yeah.
And you got your car started afterwards.
And my car got started afterwards.
That was a great time. I don't know if you could hear that on the recording. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that, but there's like a choir
There's a
Choir
going on right now, and they went like woo. It's pretty funny. I hope that picked up on the recording.
I don't think
It
so.
definitely didn't.
That's funny. Okay, so we should talk about what you actually do because you're a bass player
Yeah.
and you play bass.
Well, yeah, I songwrite and I produce for some other students, and I play bass. Yeah, I play bass, guitar, and piano, and I sing. But I'm not mainly a singer. I just sing on my own stuff to make demos. But yeah,
What kind of demos?
mainly like rock and like Radiohead inspired stuff.
Should we listen to one?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
You're listening to MAV FM. This is Student Music Hour. You just heard Thoughtless Medication by Josh, who was our guest today. So let's talk about that song that just played. It
What
was a
about
rock
it?
song. I don't know. Whatever you want to say.
I love it.
That was it. What's up?
I love it.
Thank
It's
you.
great.
Thank you. That was a song about. Can I look at the lyrics quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I wrote that about.
Very, very classic rock kind of.
Yeah, it was.
You have a notebook?
Yes. I write.
Our
my
viewers
lyrics.
can't see this right now, but he's looking at a notebook with all his lyrics on
Is
it.
that a moleskin?
Huh?
Is that a moleskin notebook? Let's
That's-
see.
Sure.
Is
I
it
got one of
actual
those
like
too.
mole?
This is
skin?
actually this was
It's a
the writing
brand.
process of
Oh, it's
writing
a
the lyrics.
brand.
You can see all the lyrics I didn't want, and I like cross scribble it out.
Nice. I do
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, there's a lot in there. Oh, yeah. This was about a past relationship, and I don't know how much I want to talk about it,
As much as
That's
you want
fair.
to.
but like, it's kind of like being stuck in the zone between not knowing if you want to end something or keep going with it. And, in the verse, this is giving up will put your life in a sling and all the pain wasn't worth a thing. So it's like, if you let it go, then all the like the tough times and all the stuff you went through before just was like not worth anything anymore.
For nothing.
Yeah, it was for nothing. So like, but yeah.
It's a hard decision
Yeah, it definitely
when
is.
you're in that place. I've definitely been there.
Yeah. I kind of try to disguise like, because the song is like kind of it's like not about a good thing, but I try to like disguise it in like a major thing.
Upbeat.
Yeah, like
Mm.
just fun to listen to.
Very Weezer of you.
Thank you.
They write sad lyrics to happy songs.
Yeah.
A
think
lot,
of pop
along with a
people
lot
do
of
that.
other bands. That's just the first one that comes to my mind.
Yeah, for sure.
What else do you have in your book? Is it just all lyrics?
Yeah, I think it's so. I'm very unorganized, so this book has like lyrics and also song structures, and then other people's songs, like that I'm producing for. Like I'm doing which one is I'm doing a song. I'm producing a EP with Sylvia, and I have her stuff written in here somewhere. Yeah.
Sylvia May, you might have heard her on the podcast
Yeah,
last
don't
week.
spoil anything though.
No,
Because-
I won't.
Yeah.
And also Caden,
Which
Nice.
Caden?
Radmaker.
Caden Rodemaker.
Yep.
Shout out.
So
Heavy metal Caden.
Full Metal
Metal
Jacket Caden.
Full
He's a
Metal
fun
Jacket.
guy.
Yeah. Love that guy.
He needs to cut back on the caffeine though. But
Yeah, I actually got him to stop and doing energy drinks.
Hey,
and now
that's
he's
good.
drinking coffee with me every morning at 7:30.
That's good.
Yeah. Gets us up.
okay.
Well, so you've told us a bit about what you're doing now, working on stuff with Sylvia May and
Mm-hmm.
doing your own stuff and Caden and stuff. Why don't you tell us about a bit about
a bit about.
what you want to do? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 2 years?
Well, I mean, I'd like to be doing production and like studio engineering stuff. I really like, I like songwriting, but the thing that I enjoy the most is hearing an artist's song and realizing that it's a good idea and wanting to develop it into something bigger. So I have the ability to hear like a demo and hear the rest of the song like with it, the non-existent song,
Right.
and I like being able to put that out into a DAW and develop the bones of a song into a fully fleshed out song.
Yeah,
I
I feel
find
the
it
same
better.
way.
Yeah,
Like listening to even just like a guitar track and it's like, ooh, this would be a good bass line for this.
yeah, like you
Or,
just
like,
hear it.
Add these keys on top, or yeah.
Yeah, that's where I find most enjoyment. Like I like writing my own stuff, but I
Mhm.
find more enjoyment in seeing other people see their song come alive. That's my favorite thing.
Okay. At the risk of being too technical for our audience, what DAW do you use?
I use Ableton and
Ableton?
Logic.
And Logic?
I use honestly, they all kind of just do the same thing. So
Fair enough.
I use whatever one I feel like using.
Means to an end.
Yeah. Logic has a lot of really good software instruments that I like to use, like the drums.
Pro Tools.
Yeah,
Ben likes Pro Tools.
Yeah.
I don't like Pro Tools.
I mean, it's what the industry standard for recording.
Well, they market themselves like that.
But like, don't most
Yes.
studios use it
In
anyways?
my experience of all the studios that I've like been to and toured or like been at, yes, it's been Pro Tools.
Yeah.
Although, like in the recent ones, in the new when they have like a new room or something, then that will be like with Logic, so they can have that option for people that are coming in.
We'll have
So-
both of them.
So yeah, but I don't know. They're pretty switchable between.
I think that's a good quote. Ableton's good for production. Logic's good for songwriting.
Yeah. Honestly, I like the speed of Ableton. I find it really easy to, track and edit just on the fly. With Logic, there's just some, little quality of life things that could be improved.
Yeah.
But
In my experience, I have not found that to be true.
really,
No, it's just because I've been on Logic too long.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
the same way. I've used Logic a lot longer, so I'm more familiar with the
Yeah.
hotkeys and stuff.
that's totally fair.
Although, like, it's not like I'm like a fish out of water in Ableton. Like, I can still kind of do everything, but like, I'm just too much into the ecosystem, and I'm just like, it just works too seamlessly for me. And like when I have to switch back in between, I already have all my demos in Logic, and so
Well, honestly, to support your point, I learned on Logic.
mhm.
Like, so I've have all of my Ableton mapped to the same hotkeys as Logic.
Oh, yeah, you can do that, can't you?
Yeah, so it all just feels the same. Like literally, it feels the same because it's just the same hotkeys. I just find it easier to just like go around and cut quickly, and this stuff is just easier. But they're both great.
I started on Reaper.
Nice.
I don't use any of the hotkeys
Classic.
from Reaper anymore.
I started on BandLab.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
which
I've
is-
used that before.
Yeah,
A long time ago.
you can like sync it with your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
So I like using it.
Ben would not recommend Cubase if anyone's thinking about trying Cubase.
You heard it here
UI.
first.
All right, well, you have another track for us, you said, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's listen to that.
Cool.
Cold, I fall asleep. Hours heal. How to know yourself now. I see. Find me dead tonight, bury as I go to sleep. Mind wandering, I try to see. Am I falling